everybody, it's Christy back with another video, and my daughter's with me today saying hi.
Hi.
And we are going to unbox the Scrawlrbox. So my July Scrawlrbox came in the mail, and let's see what's inside. I did open the bottom of it, but I didn't really look at it yet. I just wanted to not have to flip it over because everything already kind of seemed like it was jumbled in this box. You can see it kind of looks like it went through the mail a little worse for the wear, so I just zipped it from the bottom, and here we go. Oh man, yeah, so it looks like stuff just like totally ripped out of this packaging. I did not touch this, so hopefully nothing is damaged in here. I don't know why art subscription boxes can't come to my house in one piece. It says the Scrawlrchallenge for July is in bloom. That is a good one. I like flowers. I like painting flowers, so that's exciting. Let's just leave that card right here and see what's in here.
It looks like these liquid acrylic colors. The package came
the package kind of came up, and it's magic liquid acrylic colors. Let's see here. Non-clogging, pigmented, water-resistant, fade-resistant, waterproof when dry. And we appear to have 4 colors here. It looks like we have a pretty warm red, a pretty warm or neutral yellow, a white,
a tealish,
and like a tealish green blue. Okay. Yeah. This looks like fun. Every once in a while, I like to do something super messy. This looks this looks like it's going to be messy. It does also look. The bottles are actually pretty high quality. They did not get damaged in packaging, and they are sitting up nicely.
Nice
remember,
plastic.
If you remember the Sketchbox incident where they sent me those things that wibble wobbled. This does not seem to be that, so that's exciting. We have a pretty sticker. Let's go ahead and find the art. Here's the art piece from, and it doesn't look like this, I mean, maybe it's this teeny tiny spot right there, but this is the art piece from the person who is the Scrawlrbox inspiration, Christina Kwan, an Atlanta-based artist known for her abstract and floral works on paper as well as large-scale murals. So that's pretty cool. Here is Christina's Instagram and Facebook if you want to look her up. Definitely a beautiful abstract piece of art. I will be a little bit more or less abstract than this in my interpretation just because that's my personal style. Yeah. But I like that it's a loose floral box is the idea.
I feel like this time the sticker is supposed to match the Scrawlr's.
Oh,
and maybe the Scrawlr's is like a different piece of artwork.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Let's see if we can find it here. That's always one of the fun journeys.
I think it's up there somewhere, maybe.
I don't know at all.
I'm not sure either.
I'm sure that the people in the comments below are like, it's right here, but I can't see it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, maybe it's on the back. Maybe it's on the back. I still don't see it. All right, well, that's okay. That's okay. This is still really fun. Here's the Scrawlrzine. I'm not going to get into this just yet. I want to look at the rest of what's in the box. We have acrylic paper. Let's see what this looks like. Okay.
8 sheets.
This is nice. We get 8 sheets of this. So take note. Upgrade, take note, because we get 8 sheets of paper here from Scrawlrbox, which is plenty to test, plenty to use. I can cut, if I wanted to make bookmarks, I could cut 3 bookmarks on here. Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely lots of paper, and it's acrylic paper. So that's like really thick, nice paper. 240 GSM. All right, we have a Marabu Fineliner Graphix. Oh, it's a set. We have 4. Very nice. So we have a 0.2, a 0.4, a 0.8, and a brush. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at these. I don't think I have any Marabu Fineliners. I don't think that I do. So this is the 0.2. Like trying to open them, so careful. Okay, I like it. It has a nice longer nib like the Faber-Castell Fineliners, a little bit longer than a micron, which I like. I'm gonna
this is a 0.4.
I'm just gonna open the brush nib. That's the other one I want to look at. Okay. All right. We'll see about this brush nib. It's pretty loose, which is okay, but that's just interesting. So we'll see. It definitely. I'm glad to have a black brush nib. that I can use and maybe even scribble out with the inks so that I can have a little bit of dark color with my inks.
There's a NR6 made from Major Brushes.
Major brushes. So I've never heard of major brushes before, but this looks like a nice synthetic brush. Let's see, the bristles look good. The ferrule feels pretty solid in there. So there's obviously sizing in that brush. I won't put the thing back on it, but it looks like a solid brush for the size. Looks like it's going to work out really well. And then we have a Chupa Chips Center Shock Splashing Cola Sweet Treat that I will liquid-filled sour chewing gum. Ooh, that sounds terrible. I'm probably going to give that to my daughter. She wants it.
I do not.
Okay. So yeah, so let's see here. We have the Magic Color inks in Lunar White, Gamma Green, Processed Yellow, and Processed Magenta. So this is a magenta. That's interesting. It doesn't look magenta. It looks red. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see what it looks like on the page.
Some colors look darker or lighter than they actually are.
Right. And then Major Brushes, Synthetic Size 6, Marabu Graphix Fineliner Set x4, a custom acrylic pad. Again, anytime we get custom paper from Scrawlrbox, I always secretly think that it's Clairefontaine paper because I feel like they work with Clairefontaine a lot, which is good because I love Clairefontaine's paper and products. So the next time you'll see us, we'll be swatching, and then we'll be arting, and then we'll talk about what we think about this box. So let's get to the swatches. so here is my finished piece. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think. This box was a whole lot of interesting. Let me go through everything with you and give you the prices and everything, and we'll talk about what I think. So this is my swatch card. It is super unofficial this time just because I played. If you watched the swatch part of the video, what I did with these inks here, I'm just gonna, here, I'll move my actual piece for a second to talk about the swatches. I dropped one, I think they were in this order, and I dropped a drop of, like 2 or 3 drops of each one in the top here. Actually, I did it in the top. It was sitting like this. And then in these wells, I did mixes. So I started off with 2 and 2. So like 2 drops of this and 2 drops of this. And that actually made this purple, which was really, like pretty. I was surprised I got like such a nice non-muddy purple. 2 and 2 of this actually gave me a very red color, because this is very pink. So I ended up doing a little bit of a different mix here in order to get this color, which was more orange, so it was more yellow in it. Then 2 of this and 2 of this gave me like almost an electric, really Kelly green color. I ended up with some colors that were darker by mixing some of the purple into my green, and I ended up mixing a little bit of my red into this gamma green to get this color here. Yeah, so I ended up doing lots of mixing, and it was really fun. Oh, and then I put 2 drops of all 3 of these colors, and look at the brown that I got. Like, can you see how nice that brown is? It is a really nice brown considering. So I was able to get a pretty full spectrum minus a true blue on this acrylic ink, liquid acrylic ink. I have to say this is probably my favorite liquid acrylic ink I've ever played with. Good job, Magic Color, and good job, Scrawlrbox, because I never would have picked it up. It's not my thing, but it actually worked really nicely for loose florals. The Fineliners are fine. They did move with water. I don't know. Let me see right now. Like, this has been dried for a while. Do they move now with water? Yeah, they still do. Like, look at that. I'm still pulling water. I'm still pulling black up there. So you can't just do these and then work over them with water. Just know that. But they were nice. I mean, they're Fineliners. I feel like everything I get from Marabu is good. Nothing has ever knocked me away, but it's good. I don't think I needed 4 Fineliners, but that's just my style. I'm sure somebody else appreciated having the 4 Fineliners with the colors. And then the white, it does cover. I did end up using it for the rose, so this rose got out of control and I needed to kind of bring it back. And I like how it turned out. The white helped there a lot. That's really the only place I used the white, though. But look, it turned out really cute. I feel like it's a really cute little bouquet, and I was able to use the brown down here, and here I used the Fineliners for some of the details in these flowers here. But I really love how this piece turned out, and it was a lot of fun, and it was just free, and the prompt this month was in bloom, and the loose florals were the deal, so I felt very just zen doing this today. It was just lovely. So is it worth it? So let's go through. I didn't actually add anything up yet. I just went through and I listed everything here. So let's get out the old calculator, and I'm going to add the prices up. So my prices are all in US dollars because that is where I am. And then let's see. So the total Scrawlrbox is saying is $26.54, which is not great in value for what I paid. Because I paid close to $33. About like 33 US dollars. And that's because I do like the monthly subscription. But for me to get all these products, it would have cost, I'm going to use 1012, and I'll explain that in a minute, how I got that number. $368, so the brush was well priced. The Fineliners were actually, I could get them cheaper, so we'll go with the $589, and we'll go with $369 for the paper. So that gives me a total of $23.38. But I want to talk about this because if I did this, I would have to buy the full set. So that's 10, 12 for 4 colors within the full set and half the size. So I really can't try these in this way with 4 colors that were well suited for mixing without buying and spending a whole lot more money. So sometimes I'll knock Sketchbox or Scrawlrbox. This is Scrawlrbox, but like any of the art subscription boxes for doing something that we like is undervalued. But I actually think this is a really good box. And I think the value is there because you would have to spend a lot more money to get this type of experience with playing with these. And now I know I like them. And when I was in my searches, I found out that there's like a cleaner that exists for these, which is nice because they were hard to get out of the wells, but they're acrylic ink, and that was really exciting to me. And there's some really cool other colors that I could add to this that would make these a lot of fun to work with. So I'm like super jazzed and might spend some money on Magic Color products now, which is kind of the point of a subscription box. It's to give me something I don't know about or I don't have, and as a watercolor artist, I don't have these, and let me play. So I love this. Now, would I have liked one more color, like a true ultramarine blue, for 1 fine liner or 2 fine liners in return? Probably. That would be like my ultimate. Oh, and the brush. It was good. It reminds me of the Sea White brushes that we get all the time from Scrawlrbox, but it's like a solid synthetic brush. I will use it. I used it entirely for this piece. Normally, when I get a brush, I almost always cheat and use like several others, but I used this brush completely for this piece. So that was super cool, and I really liked it. But I definitely think if you are interested in acrylic inks, this is an excellent Scrawlrbox to get. And I know that Scrawlrbox is having a sale right now. There's like 10 pounds off of previous boxes. So it's a really good time to go on their website and get things done. If you click my link below, you even get a little bit of a discount on a subscription if you were interested in doing that now. So I'm not affiliated with them or anything. I just have a referral code because I'm a member of Scrawlrbox. So you can check out my referral code if you want to. Did you get this box? If you did, what did you think about it? Did you think it was cool, or did you think it was jive, as my mom would say? She likes to say that for things that she thinks aren't good, but I think this was good. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of this box, what you think of my piece, and if you are going to keep getting Scrawlrbox. I'm going to go on with Scrawlrbox for a few more months. Several of you told me you really like my Scrawlrbox videos, and I am still having fun doing it. So we're going to keep it up. But that's going to be it for me today. I hope that you watched this and got inspired to create some artsy bits yourself. Thanks, everybody, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.